Death. The most common way people pass away. But just because Mother Nature's ready to murder you, doesn't mean you have to leave things unfinished. The robotics department of Dean Schmoller Technologies has been working hard for the past decade and is proud to introduce you to your own unit, or U for short. With an assortment of models, you'll have no problem finding the perfect you to be you, and you will be ready to step in as soon as you leave this mortal coil. Your passing will be hard enough on your friends and family, not to mention the rest of the human race. Why not let you help with the transition? You will be able to give your own eulogy at the funeral in excruciating detail, not to mention airing out those old grievances and maybe some secrets you've been harboring away. But you can do so much more. Worried about your TikTok dance updates? Dean Schmoller Technologies will make sure you get all the latest dance craze downloads. Just because you're dead doesn't mean your social life has to be. When it comes to you, keep the good times rolling. The possibilities are endless when it comes to you, especially since you're dead and technically don't have a criminal record anymore. Be bold, be brave, be you. Dean Schmoller Technologies. Doesn't the world deserve more you? The you, not the you that... Wait a minute. Sorry, I get a little confused when I haven't charged in a while. Speaking of a while, today's video is brought to you by MINDJUNKIE, and it's titled 15 Scary Ghost Videos That Will Leave You Shivering in Fear. As usual, I'll be leaving a link to his video in the description below. Be sure to go over there, give him a like, and a subscribe. But without further ado, let's get the mix. Let's get it!
Intruder. The first creepy video comes from the YouTube channel Grizzly Gaz. Gaz, along with his faithful companion Fendi, sets out on a camping trip in the woodlands of West Yorkshire.
Kitty!
This particular camping site isn't unfamiliar terrain for Gaz. He's pitched his tent here on multiple solo camping trips before. The outing was initially envisioned as a serene bonding time for Gaz and Fendi, a break away from their everyday hustle. However, as the veil of night descended, their tranquil retreat swiftly transformed into an experience of chilling unease.
Like the description, MINDJUNKIE.
What the f is that?
Animals? Where is he? Do we know? Like where is he out there? Like Canada, northern, southern states?
Gaz and Fendi are awoken by creepy noises outside their tent. The sounds of branches breaking, followed by footsteps, understandably creeps Gaz out, but it soon became much more terrifying.
Put my boots on.
Was that a bear? I'm going to stop for just a second. Right now I'm just thinking bear or moose.
Talk.
Now the sounds of something growling or snarling can be heard coming from the darkness outside Gaz's tent. Gaz stays put, trying to figure out if his mind or a person is playing tricks on him. The sounds get closer and Gaz decides to cut the lights.
Oh man,
What the?
oh man. Dude,
What the?
I...
Oh.
All right, okay, stop. First off, he's out there by himself. He has his dog, right? So I'm assuming that some of the little snuffles and stuff are his dog. It could not be, but the growling and stuff that is obviously sounds outside, I'm thinking like a bear. Like a bear or a cat or I don't want to say wolf. It doesn't sound wolf or coyote like, but maybe a moose with a cold. Has anybody got like a moose with a cold vibe going on? Or is that just me? Is that all right? What is that? You know what it sounds like? Now that he's audio enhanced it, you know what that sounds like? I used to do a lot of hunting growing up in Texas. It sounds like pigs, man. It sounds like pigs rooting around. That's what it sounds like. I remember hearing that sound when I was hunting. Like we'd get out to the blinds early. I don't hunt anymore, but I used to, and we'd be out in the deer blinds and stuff, and you would hear that because it would still be dark. You'd be there before the sun comes up, and you would hear stuff like, I think that's pigs rooting around. That's terrifying.
The sounds from something continue to creep Gaz out, but just what is making them? Well, Gaz bravely steps out of his tent into the darkness to find out.
Brave man. Brave man. Wouldn't see me doing that. Like, dude, seriously. Get a flashlight. Get some lumens. All right? Don't go out there with these little half-assed flashlights out into the middle of the woods with creepy sounds going on. You're not playing a video game, okay? This isn't Silent Hill. Don't be rolling with one of these one-lumen flashlights. All right? This is pathetic. This is sad. Grow up.
I know it's someone f***ing with me. Got a big dog here. And a nice knife with your name on it. What the f***?
Okay, so what are we going with? Bigfoot knocking now? We got knocking like Bigfoot. I'm guessing that's what that is. Was this Bigfoot the whole time?
Gaz searches the area around his camp, but he doesn't see anyone.
Yeah, he doesn't see anyone, because look at that flashlight. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. That's terrible. You should be embarrassed.
Decides to try scaring them away, but no one responds. Instead, he hears something that sounds like someone chopping wood in the dark. Gaz makes his way back to his tent, where he takes a moment to figure out just what is out there in the darkness. After some time, he manages to fall asleep. However, a short while later, he's awoken again.
He's cracking open a cold one. Dude, look at him. He's freaking. Stuff.
Hi. I can hear you.
Dude. That's somebody running away.
Gaz is awoken by the sounds of someone or something just a few feet away going through his stuff. Then, what sounds like scratching on the side of his tent can be heard. Gaz yells at it, and it runs away, but the footsteps sound eerily similar to a human's.
They do.
Obviously, Gaz's viewers were on the edge of their seats while watching this creepy video he uploaded back in July 2022. Some viewers suggest that it may have been a feral hog. However, others argue that whatever it was sounded like it ran away on 2 legs, not
See, somebody thought the same thing I did with the pig.
4. And Gaz himself says that there are no wild pigs in Bradford, West Yorkshire, and that he thinks someone was trying to mess with him just to try and scare him. So what do you?
I would say that it was mission accomplished. I know that if I was in that tent, it would be mission accomplished. I'd just be stabbing too. He said he had a knife. I'd just be like stabbing the tent.
Think was lurking outside Gaz's tent that night? A wild animal, a person, or something more sinister? Let me know down below.
I think it's all sinister, right?
Videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you
That's pretty good. That's a good one, Mind Junkie. Good start.
Flicker of fear. This next entry comes from Facebook, uploaded by Brenna Key. Apparently, late one night in a quiet ICU hospital, a nurse decided to test the flash on her camera. She switched the lights off, stood in complete darkness, and took a picture. In the flash of light from the camera,
Get the fuck out of here.
Photograph snapped by the nurse inside an ICU room. A translucent figure can be seen in the reflection of a mirror. The figure appears to be sitting down, staring directly into the mirror. Facebook users have been left creeped out by this photograph, with many believing it to be real proof of a ghost. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera? Drop a comment below.
It's a good fake. It's a good fake because here's the thing. You see the lines, I don't know if my cursor doesn't show up, but you can see the grains of the line. So that thing is there. It wasn't put in afterwards. It's actually in the photo, whatever that is. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it a fading effect? Maybe, but it's pretty good. I will say this. We got him. We got him.
With your thoughts. Turn of terror.
I need a debunker on
You
that
never
one.
know
I need
what
a
kind of
debunker
history
to look at that one
objects in
because
your home might have.
the
This
graininess
girl,
of it,
the
it
video
makes
you're
it hard
about to
for me to
see
debunk
found
it.
out the hard way that her new toy wasn't all that it seemed.
Oh, this is old. I've seen this is an old one. Hi!
While the family proudly films their daughter with her toy, the doll disturbingly turns his head to look at the girl. It takes her a moment to realize what has happened before she screams and drops the toy in horror. What made the doll do that? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.
I think it's her parents playing a joke on her or something. But it's good.
Before you try to talk to spirits, it's important you remember that you can't always control who or what you're inviting to make contact. These girls were trying to talk to ghosts, and they got a little bit more than they'd expected.
I
Why?
want to communicate with you and hear your story and maybe hear a little bit more about the bag.
The witch doctor's bag? Something clearly moves Nikki's hair right here.
Yeah, gravity.
What do you think? Is it paranormal?
While the friends are saying they're trying to make contact, Nikki mentions a witch doctor's bag as she says those words.
Is there
One
more?
of her
I need
braids
more.
is
That's-
pushed off her shoulder.
that's not much.
Almost
It's
as
good,
if
Mind
some
Junkie, but it's not much.
force just touched her hair. TikTok viewers believe this to be something paranormal, but what do you think? Use the comments to share your thoughts.
Is there more?
Closing time.
I think it's just either wind or
This
gravity on
next
that
creepy
one.
clip was captured
But I'm
on
sure
a
it freaked him out.
CCTV camera in a restaurant while the waitress was closing up for the night.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. This is the good
Waitress thought
stuff.
She was alone as she cleaned tables in the empty bar, but in the chilling solitude of the night, something was laying in wait for her. Set aside the potato quality footage, we can see a waitress going about her tasks. As she picks up the glasses, something we can't see grabs her by her hair and pulls her back with force. The waitress is pulled back
What?
so hard that she flies out of view of the camera.
I don't understand. I don't understand these companies and these businesses. I don't get it. I don't understand how you're so invested in your company, yet you won't get security cameras that are worth the shit. I got people carrying around 1 lumen flashlights, and I got potato quality security cameras. What are you people expecting to do? What is the plan here? Now you got employees being drug all over the place? What if that was an actual person that was just wearing some kind of weird colors that the potato camera can't pick up, and now they're just free? They're free to go, and now it's a ghost. Like, come on. Next level. We got 4K now. I think we got 8K now, from what I understand. My spouse was telling me she can watch BTS in 8K now or some. I don't know. But
Viewers were left horrified.
I don't know
by
why I'm
this
cranky,
video,
it's just
which has been
enough.
circulating on Spanish media sites recently, with many suggesting that this is the work of a malevolent spirit. What do you think? Is this paranormal activity caught on camera? Let me know what you think.
I don't know, but it's terrifying.
Ashley Pereno posted this video to Facebook. The footage was captured by their outdoor CCTV camera at 4:14 a.m.
Please be
She was
good.
hoping
Please be
someone
good.
might have an explanation for what it might be.
There we go. What the shit?
In the middle of the night, a dark, shapeless shadow seems to run up the stairs outside Ashley's house. But what is it? The shadow can only be seen for a split second before it disappears out of view. Facebook users were left debating in the comments on just what this strange black mass could be. Diane says it's a very fast-moving black mist, and Linda suggests it's the spirit of a cat or a small dog.
I would say that it's a cat or a small dog. I don't know. I would say spirit. The reason I don't want to say that it could be, I'm just saying that to me, some of these cameras have a hard time at night, have a hard time picking up movement, pixel stuff. For some reason, don't get mad at me. That's just the way it is. And it can like phase things out or phase things in. That's why like sometimes you'll see people walking and it looks like they're ghosts and they phase in and then phase back out. It's the camera. It's a problem with the compression or something like that. But this could be. I mean, the rest of the quality looks pretty good. So we might have a Misty Cat.
Which the majority appeared to lean towards. What do you think this mysterious black thing could be? Let me know.
Cujo.
A spectral discovery. This next entry is a creepy photo taken from the subreddit Ghosts and has left Redditors intrigued. The photo was taken by user Jazz_67 in his grandparents' old home. Jazz says that, quote, "I spent a good deal of my childhood visiting my grandparents' old home. It was essentially an old trailer home with an added renovation, surrounded by both woods and cornfield, as well as an enormous lake or pond behind the home. While going through some old photos, Jazz stumbled across one particular photo that caught his eye. After inspecting it further, he was horrified by what he saw. Captured in a photo taken in the extension part of his grandparents' home, a child-sized apparition can be seen standing at the end of the hallway. But who is it? Jazz says that, quote, "During his grandparents' time of living there, and when he would visit, the main creepy activity would mostly occur in the added renovation area of the home, exactly where this entity in the photo is standing."
Okay, so if you don't know, some ghosts apparently become active if you start renovating the places that, you know, like the old places of homes or whatnot. You know, if you build a house on a burial ground, you disturb them. But it's the same thing if, like, they passed away in a house and you renovate it, it can make the spirits active. I think that's what they're getting at here.
Redditors believe Jazz's story to be true, and the photo uploaded to the Ghosts subreddit to be legitimate proof of the paranormal. So what do you think?
They're saying we got it.
Caught on camera as Redditors believe? You tell me.
Another photo.
Figure.
We got it. That's what they're saying.
This next creepy video comes from the Spanish Ghost
And everybody knows you can believe everything on Reddit. Reddit's got it handled, all right?
hunting channel, Chriselle Luna, where she visits an old abandoned and supposedly haunted farmhouse late at night. For the first part of the video, Chriselle and her friend explore the old house, where they hear some strange and creepy noises. However, at around 14 minutes into the video, when they're investigating the garage area, they see something which sent shivers down their spines.
Okay, acabamos de hacer una oración por todas estas almas.
Okay, it says we've just prayed for all these souls or the entity that is present here because they have witnessed what we've seen. Because we have witnessed what?
Impactante lo que hemos vivido dentro de este sitio donde sé que hay almas en pena o probablemente solo una que está aquí y que es la que se ha manifestado. Esta oración fue para ti y para todas las demás entidades que se encuentran aquí. Yo creo que es momento de retirarnos.
Oh, we got him. There it is. Okay, look, this is, I knew it was in the truck because I've seen this one before. Okay, you're not going to be able to see anything but this, so don't freak out. If you've got your eyes covered right now, you can uncover them. It's that little black bump in the back, that little shadow pimple back there.
Porque, ay, no mames, no mames, no mames, ay, güey, no mames, Ruby, algo, vamos, ven, algo se asomó aquí. Ven, por favor, algo. Córrele. Ay, no mames, ¿qué hay aquí? Córrele, Meli, ven. Ay, no mames, es que yo aquí vi que se asomó algo, te lo juro. Ay, ¿quién anda aquí? Yo ya no sé, de verdad. No hay nada.
As the camera pans around, a mysterious dark shadowy figure can be seen peeking up out of the truck before it quickly ducks back down.
I'm
Chriselle
conflicted
sees
with
it
this one.
and rushes over to it, but the figure is nowhere to be seen. Chriselle says that this creepy encounter at this abandoned farmhouse was, quote, the ghost woman, and her viewers believe this to be the case. But what do you think? Comment below with
I'm conflicted with this one. You're going to have to give me your own opinion. It definitely moves like the shadow people that, you know, we always see. But I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of like foggy mist, dust, ash stuff. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. I can go either way. So I'm just going to go both ways on this one.
your thoughts. The dog's warning. It's often said that animals, with their keen senses, are more perceptive to paranormal activity, more so than humans. So, when David Stenberg's dog unexpectedly began barking at what appeared to be thin air, he knew it was time to hit the record button on his camera.
What do we got, Banana Pants? That's what I would name my dog, Banana Pants.
What is the matter? What is the deal?
He's upset about something.
What the f? Get in here. Get in here.
Dude, he's freaking. That dog's like, you get out here. Banana Pants don't play that.
What is the deal? Astrid, you're freaking me out. Come here. Come here.
Not gonna do it.
David's dog is clearly upset by something, only there appears to be nothing there. His dog stares at the same spot, occasionally barking and looking at David for guidance. A few times, the dog even jumps and cowers away, like whatever it can see is being actively threatening. When David walks into the room, the dog straight up refuses to follow and instead bolts the other way.
What is this guy in the military? Because he doesn't have like anything in there. He's got a bed, a television that he puts on top of a plastic tub that holds his underwear, and that's about it. So I don't know if this is a new house or what, but he's low profile. Like, it seems like maybe he's got to pack and go sometimes.
This creepy video has left YouTube viewers spooked, prompting many to share their own unsettling experiences involving their pets in the comments section. A quick glance through these recounts quickly reveals that such creepy incidents might be more common than we think. This raises an unnerving question for us all. What unseen entities might our pets be perceiving that remain hidden from our sight? I'm eager to hear your thoughts on this. Haunted or hoax? Having your own personal bodyguards can't protect you from a ghost, as Kim Kardashian found out. The celebrity posted this image to her Instagram account after spotting something creepy in the photo. At first, the photo looks normal. However, in the background, a mysterious figure of a woman can be seen, but Kim was apparently alone at home when she took this photo. Kim says that, "I took this pic last week when I was alone and I freaked out after noticing a woman in the window." Uploading it to Instagram, possibly in an attempt to find answers, Kim's followers were left.
Is that her though? Because isn't she standing? What is this? Well, no, I guess this is a mirror, but I don't know. I saw Lainey and Ben talk about this. I'm not entirely sure about this. This seems a little... First off, it seems a little too perfected for the fact that... Doesn't she usually take... I don't know. I don't keep up with the Kardashians, like the television show or anything like that. But don't they, whenever they do a selfie, isn't it like they don't like leave a bunch of area to the side? It seems like she's specifically taken... Unless she's taken a picture of this thing that she sees. But that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know. I'm not a fan. You know, I'm not the Kardashians. It's not like I don't like the Kardashians. It's just like I'm not a fan. I don't keep up with the Kardashians like the television show suggests. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of this kind of stuff. I think it's more for clicks than anything else.
Arguing in the comments on
even the
YouTube
cat's
for
upset.
what
Sorry.
this mysterious figure could be. Many believe it to be a ghostly spirit that has attached itself to Kim and that she should get her house blessed. But what do you think? Is Kim K being haunted, or is it all a well-orchestrated prank or illusion? You tell me. The unseen patron. CCTV cameras capture all kinds of things, especially strange occurrences that happen when nobody's there to see them. That's how this disturbing event that happened in an empty bar made it to the internet.
I'm watching it. It's moving.
See that?
Up on the shelves, only one of the bottles seems to start moving on its own. Slowly, it inches towards the edge of the shelf, but when it gets close to the edge, it suddenly jumps violently up, knocking another bottle off the shelf in front of it before smashing onto the floor. This video, which was uploaded to the subreddit Ghosts, has left Redditors stunned, with some suggesting that the OP's bar is haunted by a poltergeist. What do you think is going on here?
It sounded like the bottles were empty. I'm not sure, though. I don't run a bar. I have frequented a few, though. And I may or may not have partaken in an alcoholic beverage a time or two. But I don't know. It sounded like it was empty, but I didn't see anything smash and I didn't see any liquid fly up. But once again, we're dealing with something that's way off to the side. But they could have something. They could have something. You know, maybe they don't carry enough rum and the pirate ghost is upset. I don't know. Shit, I don't make these things.
Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Camper's nightmare.
Oh boy.
You can expect to hear some unusual sounds when you're out in the woods, but this was different. Louise from the YouTube channel Camper Vibe is no stranger to spending nights alone in the woods, yet nothing could have prepared her for the chilling encounter she was about to face. Unbeknownst to her, she'd chosen to set up camp in Derring Wood, Kent. These woods are infamously known as one of the most haunted places in the whole of the UK. Louise's intended relaxing camp quickly turned into the most terrifying camping experience she'd ever had.
Did she know that? Did she know they were haunted?
There is a lot of noises in these woods. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? Honestly, I've never known a woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes. There's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... Well, I don't really know how to describe it, but...
Trying to enjoy her night in the woods, Louise keeps being interrupted by strange noises. Having never experienced anything quite like this, an unsettling feeling began to creep over Louise. There was something distinctly off about these woods. As it turned out, her intuition was spot on.
Mm-hmm. What?
I don't want to turn the light on because I'm pretty convinced there's been a person or persons. But I've never wanted the morning to come as much as I do right now.
In the dead of night, someone or something can be heard walking around outside Louise's tent. The footsteps sound like 2 feet, walking heavily through the leaves right next to where she's sleeping, but then they all of a sudden stop, as if whatever is out there is standing still right outside her tent. For a while, it stays silent outside, but then something can be heard scratching her tent before it lets out a terrifying noise. After this, nothing happens for around an hour and 20 minutes when Louise is awoken again by noises. This time, fed up with whoever or whatever is outside, she plucks up the courage to take a look.
Get him! All right, this flashlight's a little better, but not much. All right? You're in the woods, guys. All right? You need to be pumping 250 lume at the MIM. All right? Like, this has to stop. Listen, if you've got enough money to get all this high-tech camping gear and stuff, you got enough money to get a nice flashlight. This kind of stuff, this is terrible. What are you afraid of waking people up in the middle of nowhere? Like, get something that burns bark away when you shine a light on it. All right? It's a bird. Well, the only thing you're missing is an Edgar Allan Poe poem going in the background. Then it'd be perfect setting. Guess I'll just die.
That's just the house. I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God that was footsteps. That's just the house though. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever had in a tent.
Louise takes a look outside, but no one's there. Whatever was walking outside her tent seems to have disappeared, although it managed to disturb the crows. Louise, clearly scared by this terrifying encounter while solo camping in the woods alone, says that this was, quote, the most scared she's ever been while camping. And who can blame her? Can you imagine lying there in your tent, hearing footsteps circling you in the darkness, unsure if it's someone trying to play tricks or something far more unsettling?
You know what makes this believable is she probably just makes camping videos. And this is like one of the things where she doesn't say it's ghosts or demons or anything. She just says it's the most scared I've ever been. And it's us, of course, that try to fill in the gaps. But to me, this is by far one of the most terrifying things that can ever, because you feel so exposed. You know what I'm saying? So I believe her. I think it's real. Maybe it's a cryptid. Maybe we got the cryptids out there. They're cripping around.
I'll ask you this. Would you be able to endure a night like that? All alone in the darkness of the woods?
If I had
Personally,
lumens, maybe.
I wouldn't dare. Mysteries of the Mines. The next set of clips, which have been shared before, come from the popular mining exploration channel, exploring abandoned mines and unusual places. In this first clip, Frank, the man behind the channel, solo explores the abandoned mine and mill on Deadwood Creek. For the duration of the video, he takes a look around the old mill, where nothing much really happens. However, as he's about to leave, he captures this.
So here's the building from the front. This was probably the main entrance here on the ground floor. This is what we just were in, where all this junk is. And so I'm not sure if this was a lab or what. It's not too far from the mine. I don't know. But here is the staircase we came down.
Oh, threw something at him.
What was that?
Out of
I don't know why ghosts do that. I don't understand why they throw shit around. Like, you want to trash your already shitty looking place. I don't... Why would you want to spend eternity there? Like, you're just like, you know what? This doesn't look terrible enough. Can we get some more dilapidation in here, please? Yeah, throw around all that. You see that shit over there? Just throw that around. Yeah, we don't... Oh, oil cans. Yeah, yeah, get rid of it. Throw some drug needles around. Spread that. It adds to the ambiance. There we go. Okay.
Of nowhere, a bottle suddenly flies at Frank from the back of the room, but it's pretty clear that there's nobody there, so what threw it at him? In this next clip, Frank investigates the Waldeck mine, a former gold mine located miles out in the middle of nowhere, which Frank has to park up and hike several hours to reach. In the video, Frank makes his way through the mine's passageway, which would be...
Oh, I know this guy.
Claustrophobia. At
Well,
around
this guy's
11
good.
minutes into the video, Frank captures something unsettling.
Wow. Crazy. And then can see how big these timbers are. That's about almost a foot in diameter, the big cross timbers. So they had to put big ones in here to hold up all of this rock. You can see right here where some of these boards are bending. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Sounds like, what, is that wind? I don't know if you can hear that on the camera. Do you hear that? It stopped. Well, I don't know what that is. That doesn't sound like wind, but
Yeah,
that's
man.
crazy. Don't know if that's a bird or I don't know what that is. It almost sounds like snakes, but wow. I've heard some weird stuff in mines, but that is definitely creepy. I don't know what that is. So let's get out of here and head back out to the portal. That was weird. I don't hear it. Wow, that was strange.
As
Time to
Frank
go.
makes his way through the old mine, something makes him look back the other way. At first, he thought it might be the wind, but as he gets closer, it sounds eerily like people whispering. But what are they saying? Frank, an experienced mine explorer, can clearly distinguish the sounds of water or air currents in a mine, but this particular noise, Frank says he's never heard anything like it before. This last clip, Frank enters inside the
Like, it seems like these types of places are the good places you should send, like Mine Seed TV, or like some of the other popular, like Twin Paranormal. Like Frank, get in contact with those guys. They'll go out there, they'll break out the Ouija board when they start hearing whispers, and we know we're gonna have a good time after that, right?
Horton mine and is confronted by something which makes him change his mind.
Okay, here's a shot looking back towards the entrance. I'm a little bit further in.
Oh, I've seen this one. It's my favorite one of his.
And looking down the tunnel here.
It's time to go. Pack yours. It's time to go.
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there.
I do.
Don't know if you can see that in the video or not.
I'll take Paranormal Activity for 200, Alex.
Yeah, this mine definitely has a very spooky vibe to it. So I'm going to head back out and check out the other stuff that's here. This is just too wet and too muddy. And obviously something is making the chains swing. So time to get the hell out of here.
Captured on camera in the abandoned Horton mine, a heavy chain can be seen swinging back and forth, mysteriously all on its own. Frank, clearly spooked by what he's seeing, decides it would be best not to venture any further. YouTube viewers were left creeped out by these videos, with many agreeing with Mythical Ace that these are legitimate encounters that couldn't have been staged. Reason being, the chains swing and don't lose any momentum, as if some unknown force is constantly swinging them back and forth. This
Agreed.
completely defies the laws of physics, and I can't explain it. What's more is that the user
The closest thing would be wind, but it doesn't explain how. I think another chain was moving a little bit, but it doesn't explain how the rest of the chains aren't moving. So I don't know if that particular chain is feeling like the aftershocks of a road above it or something, but it is definitely, I'm leaning more towards paranormal.
claims to have done some audio analysis on Frank's encounter with the whispering voices, and apparently they could hear a voice clearly saying, "Can you see me in the shadows? Creepy." Frank says that these captures in each of these videos are, quote, paranormal activity.
You got it, boss.
What do you think happened here? Leave a comment with your thoughts.
Frank seems like an honest guy. I'm gonna have to go with Frank on this one.
The haunting delivery. We all know the stories, don't we? Innocent-looking dolls, seemingly playful and harmless, but hiding something haunting. Often dismissed as mere folklore, these stories become all too real when the unimaginable happens. This is exactly the situation TikTok user Dingbat Cass found herself in.
Oh my f***ing god, I swear
What
to God,
happened?
this thing just f***ing looked at me, oh my.
As Cass pulls the paper away from the doll's face, its eyes seem to turn and look right at her. But how? TikTok viewers believe that this doll is haunted and that Cass should return it to the sender right now. But what do you think?
Is that a real orangutan? Is that why its eyes are moving? It looks real. Why is it wearing a dress? What is happening? There's too much happening in this video I need answers to.
Is this doll haunted, or is it just a trick of the light?
A trick of the light? That's the most real doll looking thing I've ever seen. And I'm going to say it, and I'm not just saying it because it's an orangutan. I'm saying it because it's bananas.
Let me know what you think in the comments section. The Witch's Watch.
Who's haunting it then? Like a...
Danny Rocha was visiting the desert with
orangutan?
his friends and was told that there's a witch around that sometimes comes out at 3 AM. So, with cameras in hand, Danny and his friends went out to see what they could find.
Here we go, we got her.
We're in the middle desert right now. It's like 3 AM. They say that around here, like the witch appears somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be hearing some noises right in the back, but I don't know.
We can hear some noises right now.
Okay. This is definitely fake. You can tell because like he's setting up the noises, right? So whoever's supposed to listen, like he's like, okay, we're gonna give an intro. After we give the intro, I'm gonna say something like, if you be quiet, you can hear the noises. That's when you start making noises. That's what's happening here.
What the fuck is that, man?
What the
fuck is that?
Hold on. Don't get too close, man. Get too close. Hold on. Let's see if it's come through here. Let's see what the fuck is that. What the fuck is that? Oh, what the fuck is this, dude? Oh, what the fuck? Run! What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that?
The group tread lightly through the darkness. When they enter one of the rooms, something with long dark hair suddenly peeks out from behind a wall in the group.
I think this is just a mask or maybe just a friend that's just peeking out. I don't think this is real. I'm going to go with negatory good buddy on this one.
Flee in terror. YouTube viewers jumped at the sight of this figure peeking out. However, some argue that Danny and his friends staged the whole thing for some quick fame. Danny Rocha says that this video is, quote, real witch footage caught on camera. But what do you think? Did this group of friends encounter a witch out in the desert? Or maybe it was all just for views?
What is this place anyways? This looks like the jungle hallway that I take down at the San Antonio Zoo to get to the lion, viewing area. What is this? This is like strung up baboon. I don't believe any of this. You're fired.
You tell me. Thank you so much for watching today's video.
Well, thank you, Mind Junkie. It's always a pleasure to watch your videos, and I really hope for more in the future. I haven't watched your stuff in a while. That was kind of a long one. There was some new stuff. There was some old stuff. There was some great stuff, and there was some stuff that I got upset about when it came to flashlights, and I apologize. I'm very emotionally connected to the flashlight situation. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And also, don't forget to go over to Mind Junkie and click like and subscribe as well. But until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya. So see ya.